What's up, guys? This is DMT Podcast back on your screen. I got your boy Mikeservin,
What's up with it?
and it's just gonna be us two today. No special guests or anything like that, cause couldn't find nobody. And my brother was being a dick about it too.
Was he?
Yeah, cause I was telling him, I was just like, "Hey, do you want to do it?" He was just like, "No, I don't want to do it." I was like, "Are you sure?" And then he started being an asshole. He was like, "You really want me on it?" I was like, "Nigga, I don't care. Like either you come or you don't come." And then he was just like, he's like, "Nah, I'm not gonna go." So alright, whatever. And then when I was about to leave, he was just like, "You want me to go, huh?" And I was just like, "Nah, bro, fuck you," and all that shit. But I mean, I guess we'll have him on next time or whatever.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I told her, I was like, "Nah, this is last chance. You're not gonna be on it."
Nah, we can get him next time.
Yeah, I figured it'd be fun.
Yeah.
But nah. The thing is too, like, I think we was at Whataburger like this weekend or whatever.
You and Danny?
Yeah, and I kept on fucking with him because he's been a dick to the dude that was
Taking his order?
Taking his order.
Or drive through or what?
Yeah, drive through. And I was like, "Are you being a fucking asshole right now?" He's like, "Nah, I'm just fucking with him." I was like, "All right, whatever." And then we keep like get there. He sees him, and then he gives us our food and stuff like that. And I told him, I was like, "Hey, get ketchup." So oh no, because before that, the dude was reading our order to us, and he was like, "Hey man, slow down, like whatever." And I was like, "What's your fucking problem, dude?"
I see him doing that.
Yeah, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just having like it's a busy day or whatever." And I was just like, he was like, "All right, well just slow down. I couldn't hear you. I don't understand you." And I was just like, "Bro, I hope this nigga just stops." Yeah, and then the dude, he started being like a little like dick or whatever, and then he was like he gave him his receipt or whatever. He said, "Hey, can you oh, I don't know why I keep on forgetting. Cause Daniel, he told him, he was just like, "Hey, you think you can throw these bottles away?" He was like, "No, we can't do that," or whatever. And he was like, "Well, that's stupid," or whatever. I was like, "What the fuck is your problem?" So then the dude tries to hand him his receipt, and he was like, "No, you can just throw it away." So then he snatched it out of Daniel's hand and like threw it away or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. And then they gave us the food, and then I was like, "Oh, hey, ask for ketchup." And then he was just like, "Hey, my man, hey, give me ketchup," like like a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
And then the dude like grabs it, and then like his hand was out, and the dude just like put it in his hand, slammed it in his hand, and then he like shuts the thing, and then Daniel said, "The fuck was that for?" And then the dude said, and then he comes back, he was like, "What'd you say?" And then he was like, "Well, you made me spill it all over my car." And he was like, I was like, "Bro, you been a pussy your whole fucking voice changed and shit like that."
Well, there's a trash can at the end of the drive-thru.
Yeah, which I was like, bro, like he had no reason to be an asshole. And then so then I was just fucking with him the whole time. I said, "Bro, you a real life pussy though, for real."
He just took it too far.
Yeah, he couldn't go back because the other dude's just like, "Yo, I'm with it too." And then I was just
Bro,
like, "Damn."
I went to fucking Whataburger. This was a while back. I wasn't even here though, but bro, this dude was in front of me waiting for his food, and I was behind him. So they tell him, "Hey, pull up and wait for your food." So he pulls up, and I pull up to the window. They give me my food, and then I can't leave because he needs to scoot up. And so I'm like, "Hey, scoot up," and he's like, "Nah, you good?" I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Man, just scoot up a little bit so I can scooch out." And he didn't. He was like, "Nah." And I was about
the
to
dude before you.
Yeah, he was waiting on his food. Yeah,
Okay.
I was about to step out of my car, bro, because it was pissing me off. Already got my food and everything. As soon as I stepped out of my car, the dude came out with his food. I'm like, man, this nigga was being a dick, bro. Like, he did not want to move his car. I'm like, nigga, all you do is scoot up.
No, I hate people who just like
Being dicks, bro.
dicks for no reason. Cause like me, I can never like if someone's like being an asshole towards me, like I'm not the one that get pissed. Like, cause I don't care what anybody says. Like,
Yeah.
Like my skin is tough as hell, so you can say whatever and it ain't gonna defend me at all or offend me. Yeah. So that's why I don't get why people are assholes to people who work at fast food place either, because it's just like, man, they
just trying to do the job.
Yeah, they're just trying to do the job, and then they get fucked up. Well, I get mad at my mom, bro, cause she's like that, bro. She's like, if someone's like a little hint of rude, she wants to go off. Even at a restaurant, like her food's not right, and then she'd be like, "Hey, if it's nasty, it's nasty. I'll just pay for it."
Right.
I can't do that shit. I don't like public like arguments and shit like that, like making a scene type shit. I don't like that shit.
Nah, I feel you on that.
Nah, that.
Sometimes you don't really got to, but some days you have to, but like you don't have to be rude about it.
Yeah, nah. Speaking of that, like, how do you feel about like bro code?
Bro code.
Yeah.
Depends what you're talking about. You're talking about chapter 8, section 5, bro code.
Not like, cause I feel like, okay, so do you know what Dirty Mac is?
No.
Dirty Macking? No.
I like talking dirty.
Nah, no, I had nothing to do with that. It's where like you talking to a girl, right? And say your homie comes up and he's just like dogging you in front of her, like making you look, like a type of way and stuff like
I've
that.
seen memes about that.
Yeah, like that shit's crazy to me because like I don't think I ever experienced that shit.
No, I haven't.
No.
Nothing like that. I feel like you need to hype them up. You need to be a hype man. Be the wingman.
Yeah, I always wanted to do that. I've never been. I don't think I ever.
Just fuck with somebody like that.
Well, I remember whenever your brother's good at that. Your brother's really good at that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah. But now I remember one time we were at Texas Roadhouse, bro, and he was just like, we're fucking getting drunk, man, and like the waitress, she was good looking waitress too. He was just like, oh man, he invested in Bitcoin, and so we're celebrating and some shit. I didn't have no Bitcoin, bro. I was broke as fuck. And then, but they're believing everything, and then like more waitress would come talk to us or whatever, bring our drinks and shit like that. Yeah. Oh, but they didn't get that tip like that. But it was funny because he was like he was hyping me up and shit like that, and I was just like, I was going along with him. And then after that, he wanted to have like a little party at his house or whatever. Mm-hmm. So we invited everybody. Right there. All the girls or whatever. And then I think he got our waitress's number, and I forgot. He told me, he said he texted her or something, and then apparently she had this previous dude that has the same name as your brother, and was like saying like, I have a restraining on you. I'm finna call the cops and all that. Oh no! Scratch all that. Cops calls him. He's like, hey, are you Nate? And then he was like, yes, sir. And he said, oh, well, we have a restraining order on you against so-and-so. He was like, I don't know who that is, whatever. And then I guess he remembered. And then apparently he texted her, and then she thought it was the other dude because apparently he was crazy and started stalking her or whatever. And I was just like, damn, like, what the fuck? That shit's crazy. Man. That shit, yeah, when he told me that shit, I was just like, what the fuck? Because I've never...
His name's Nathaniel. We call him Nate for short.
Yeah, well, I think it was. I don't know.
I'm saying, like, if you look at the ID, that's what he's gonna say. It's not gonna say Nate.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I didn't know if he just said it was his name or whatever. It could have been Nathaniel. But nah, I would definitely hype my people up if they're like, hey, got to, cause that whole like knocking somebody down and shit like that shit was weak as hell. Yeah. Cause okay, say okay, what would you do in a scenario like say if you were single and then you started hanging out with this girl, but she also like knew your homie, and then it was just like kind of like, oh well, who gets who? Like how would you personally like figure that shit out?
It depends. Like who was she talking to first?
Yeah.
If she was talking to me first, then I'm gonna play my game around. I'm gonna fuck with her. But if she was talking to him first, then I'm just be like.
What would you? Okay, so what would you do if she was talking to you first, and then would you tell your homie like, hey, like?
It depends. Oh yeah. I mean. Yeah, if I could tell she was fucking with him more, then I would just.
You would leave it alone.
I'll leave it alone because I ain't gonna chase a hoe like that,
Yeah, nah, I feel that. I don't think I ever talked to anybody that my friend was trying to talk to either. Yeah. But I feel like I'll definitely do the same thing. Like I wouldn't. Step back, yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's whatever. Like somebody else.
If she's like that, then it's like I'll get my turn.
Yeah, eventually. I don't know if I want sloppy seconds though. What else do you like consider bro code? Bro code. Yeah, like what else is like comes with it?
It sounds fucked up, but like you gotta have your bros back. You gotta have your niggas back. Like
like lie for them and shit.
You lie to a certain extent, but like you gotta have that your niggas back.
Yeah, cause like for some reason like if I'm like cool with the dude's girl or whatever, it's kind of hard. Yeah. It's kind of hard because it's just like, bro, like you're my friend too, so it's like, but yeah, you 100% you gotta have your dudes back. But it like you said, to an extent, it's kind of just like. I would talk to my homie first. I'd be like, bro, I'm not going to keep on lying for you. You either tell this girl straight up what you want to do or whatever. But obviously, I still have your back and everything like that. But it comes to a point. If it comes to that.
You know he's in the wrong, you just got to be straightforward. You go to him at least first, but but like, bro.
Yeah, but I'll for sure. Cover for the homies. Because I think you have to. I think you have to because it's just like you definitely would want them to do the same for you. You know what I mean? Like I would definitely like be like, you wouldn't be my homie if you didn't do that. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, I know where we staying or where we're staying and shit like that. But
I would be fucked up.
also like not even with girls, bro. Like other situations, like okay. What about other situations though? Cause you have their back and shit like that.
It depends the situation.
Yeah.
If they're just looking stupid, you know, and I'm supposed to have someone's back like that, I'm just like, bro, like, I can't have you back when you're looking stupid.
Yeah, like that's hard too though,
Yeah.
cause it's just like, damn, like.
But I wouldn't let him. If it's a fight situation, I wouldn't look at his ass. But I will go get you a 1-on-1s, and then if something happens, you know, I'm right there too. But
Have you ever had a situation like that?
no, I haven't.
No.
I mean, I've had a situation where one, you know, I had to back up my niggas, but they got them hands, so.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah. You ever watch that MTV Broco shit?
They the old school?
Yeah,
That's
the
some
old
shit,
school. That's where I got from the Dirty Mac. I think I was watching this TikTok about that shit.
That's like early 2000s.
Yeah. Would you alright, what about like embarrassing like situation? Like say your homie's like he shits on himself, would you help him out?
I ain't wiping his ass if that's what you're asking.
No, I'm not saying wiping his ass, but I'm saying more like, man, like say you're at a party or something, the nigga just, or even throws up, or like he's like fucked up, like,
Yeah.
like I think I'll help out a homie.
I'll help him out. If he's fucked up, you know, I'm gonna help him out, you know, like I'm saying, like, I'll help my niggas out and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, if he shit himself, I'm like, well, you're gonna have to just go sit in the car, bro.
No, I think, I'll do some shit like that too.
Yeah.
What about OnlyFans? How do you feel about OnlyFans?
I don't know, it's kind of weird, but it's a good place for people to go to see content like that.
Yeah.
But then again, it's just like porn is free.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I bought
Yeah.
like
There's
lot of
some
content.
females that are on OnlyFans that you can't see anywhere else, you know. So
Yeah,
there's people who are just
yeah.
like, I want to see this bitch.
Yeah.
So
Or even
they'll go, you know, whatever.
But like even porn stars, when OnlyFans came out, not a lot of them are doing the big like production and all that stuff because they can just do it themselves. Because everybody gets a cut of everything. You know what I mean? Like you got to pay the cameraman, you got to pay
low key, right?
and all that
whole
stuff.
fucking movie crew out there.
Yeah. So like an OnlyFans is just like it's just 1-on-1 and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cause
I mean, it's pretty smart what they did out there.
I think
it's
I
crazy.
think
It's crazy how that shit just did that shit happen during the pandemic. It came out.
Yeah, well, I think it came out maybe a little before, but it started getting popping whenever the pandemic came because
that's crazy.
there's like you couldn't do shit. You know what I mean?
It's really social media, you know.
Yeah. Oh, basically,
It's basically,
what
that's
it is.
crazy.
Would you do it?
Making OnlyFans?
Yeah.
No, fuck no.
No.
I wouldn't put my shit out there like that.
I would.
You would?
I think I would like. I would. But. Nah, I would. Nah, fuck.
I would, but you can't see my face.
Well, yeah. I mean, but that's porn too. Like normally, guys don't have their face in there. You know what I mean?
It's mainly the females.
Yeah. Like my whole thing is, if I didn't have any tattoos, yeah, I'd definitely do it. Cause like, bro, if you got tattoos, yeah, you can know who the fuck.
Yeah.
Who
So
the
you
fuck
see that
they are.
tattoo, you gonna know who has it.
Yeah. Well, what about your girl though?
Would I do it with her?
Yeah.
If she was down, I would consider it, but
I would do it. Like I would definitely do it.
just because I don't like putting my shit out there like that. Like that's just kind of weird. Because literally anybody can go see it. I can't stop it.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like if you keep it like low key in your circle, nobody's gonna know. You know what I mean?
Low key.
Like I see it like that. But even then, like, bro, you can do OnlyFans for anything. You don't have to be just sex. You know what I mean? Like a lot of girls, they fucking just send pictures and shit like that.
Yeah.
But like one thing I do hate, just for the fact that OnlyFans is like legit, basically like porn, right?
Mm-hmm.
When girls say, "Oh, I have an OnlyFans," but they post shit that they can just post on like fucking Instagram or something. You know what I mean? Like I think that's just like that's just kind of fucked up because
they're paying for that. And
yeah,
they just see it on the
yeah,
Instagram.
because like there's a lot of like Bella Thorne. She got a lot of heat for that shit because
she wasn't being nude.
No, she wasn't being nude at all. I think maybe like tit or something like that. I'm not sure. I never paid for it, but yeah, she was getting a lot of heat because she made so much money for just showing shit that she already shows on her Instagram. You know what I mean? Because I think she was showing like bikini pics or
She
lingerie
made a
and
lot of
shit
money.
like that.
I heard she made like in the millions.
Yeah, in the millions. Even Bad Baby too. And
Bad Baby was the first one to hit.
Yeah. But I don't think she be posting shit like that either though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like, I think whenever like you're like already famous, and that's not like your like road.
Yeah.
It's like, if you make an OnlyFans and you only do that shit, it's kind of fucked up. It's just like, bro, stay in your lane. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're gonna do it, like go all the way. You know.
For real.
But nah, I think I think OnlyFans cool. I would do it if like my girl was into it or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't think people would want to pay me to see my shit. You know what I mean? Or at least like
they're
by
not paying
myself.
for you. They're paying for the girl, bro.
Yeah, like if you got a bag, or not even bag, if you just got a girl in general, like people gonna watch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's crazy. Do you know anybody with like an OnlyFans?
There's this girl.
Like actually
I
no.
had a class in high school, and she moved away. She stays somewhere else now. And she has OnlyFans.
No shit. Is it popular?
I don't know. She said that she don't post about it no more, but she used to post about it, and she would say that she's in the top 10% or whatever.
I think all girls say that shit though.
I don't know how that works. Like how do you out of everybody that has her, how you in the top 10? But I don't know how it works.
Well, I think it's more like how many subscribers they have and shit
I
like
think
that.
she deleted it.
Oh yeah, nah. I had this friend of mine. She had it, and she posted, but like never promoted or anything like that. I was just like, what are you doing that shit for?
Find it.
Well, she told me about it.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, she told me about it, and like.
That's basically telling you to go subscribe.
No one gonna fucking pay for that shit. Like if I can see that shit, I'll see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I just thought it was funny because it's just like, bro, like promote that shit. Like I remember one time I did it on, like I had like on my Finsta and shit like that. I had her on there and then like she like did it.
No, did you?
Yeah, but I don't think she got enough. I don't think nobody like ever really like knew about it because she didn't really post it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I thought that shit was funny.
But for everybody.
Yeah. Or speaking of girls, bro, do you know about the Texas abortion thing? No. Did you hear about it?
Well, like you can't. It's illegal down here.
Yeah, it's illegal. What do you think about it? What do you think about abortion? Period.
Abortion. Period. Like if you can get an abortion, you should have just protected. You know, had safe.
So you don't agree with abortion?
I don't know. I've never been in that situation, but I mean, there's just some people who can't afford it financially. You know. Yeah. And if it's illegal down here, then just go somewhere else and do it where it's legal.
Okay, but that's not my question. Is do you agree with it?
I really don't have no say in it because I don't know. Like if it was me, I would. I don't want a kid right now, so it's kind of hard to say, you know.
So like you would do it then?
Probably like 50-50.
No.
If I do it, you wouldn't know about it.
Oh yeah, I'm not telling you.
I already did it, you know. So
yeah,
but
yeah.
Nah.
No, I think
that's kind of personal, you know. Like if someone does it, it's not something you talk about. You know?
Oh yeah, I'm not
gonna
talk.
Dude, there's people out there who's like, no, abortion is wrong. Or,
oh yeah.
But me, I really don't feel no type of way about it.
I don't either. Well, because I don't think nobody should feel a type of way unless it's like personally happened to you, where you got to make a decision of like, do I kill the kid or do I you know, keep it. Yeah. But my opinion, I feel like there's certain situations where I think abortion is okay. You know what I mean? Like granted, how I feel about it is just like, low key, if you're killing a kid, are you saving them for fucking a life of a shitty life? You know what I mean? Yeah, because of the world and shit. Like, do you really want to bring a kid into this type of world? That's the main thing too. Yeah, and on top of that, you gotta think about it. Say like a girl gets like raped. You know what I mean? Exactly. And they got a baby. And
if you getting raped, I would not want that baby.
Yeah, like I would hope she wouldn't want that baby. You know what I mean? But like I agree. Like I feel like everywhere it should be able to have abortion. You know what I mean? Like,
it should be like up to
yeah. Because I don't think people are having abortions just to fucking kill kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or not kids, fetus. You know what I mean? Like they're not doing it because they enjoy it. You know what I mean? They're doing it because they have to. Yeah. They have to make a sacrifice of shit.
It's wrong how I seen this one video of a female. She had a baby. I guess it was a newborn baby, and she left it in a dumpster. And that same day, probably like 9 hours later, some people, you know how they go dumpster diving, they found that baby.
I saw that.
That shit's crazy. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That you might as well go even.
Yeah. But you got to think about it. Maybe where she was from, she couldn't. It was illegal there. You know what I mean? Or maybe she didn't have the money.
Saying, it came out, so she had 9 months.
Yeah, yeah. And you got to think about it too, bro. It's like I saw this tweet where someone said something was like, "Well, I guess now we have to have a shitload of more people coming into world where we're already overpacked. Yeah, over
That's
population
true,
too. You know what I mean?
The whole government saying we're overpopulated, but yet in some states it's illegal for abortion.
Yeah.
They should be happy about that. You know, some people don't want to bring more people into the world, but
like that shit's crazy because like when I remember I was reading this book or whatever, and it was talking about like how like Chinese people or something they only like illegally only allowed to have 2 kids.
Yeah.
If they have
in China. I think I did hear something about that.
I don't know if it's true or not, but like I said, I was reading a book about it.
I think it was like they're only allowed to have a boy
and a girl.
Not a boy and a boy.
Yeah. Like that shit's crazy because like damn, you can only have like 2 kids. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like.
That's how they're keeping their population in control.
Yeah, in control, which is wild though, bro.
Wild. Like, they're making that shit happen.
And like now, if you do have a third like child or whatever, you're gonna have to hide them or some shit like that.
See, I don't know too much about that, but I do remember hearing something about it.
Yeah, I really do think that abortion should be legal.
It should be an option.
It should be an option. Yeah. I'm gonna say that it should be an option.
Yeah.
Which. I think I would do it. Like, now, if I had a kid now, especially, like, with the strangers. And you also got to think about that, too, bro. Like, a one-night stand, bro. You get pregnant, you know?
Especially if it just happens sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
I've never been in that situation, but if it happens sometimes, you know, like, damn, it was a one-night stand, you don't even know the dude, like, and now you're pregnant, it's kind of like, you didn't want to have that, you know?
No. I think, that's what I'm saying, like, you can't be prepared when it comes to kids at all. Like
unless you planned it. But.
Yeah, but like normally nowadays people ain't planning for that shit. Like even like girls in like high school that went to high school, like they got kids, bro.
Yeah.
And they, you know how they post like, oh, I'm glad like I have.
I know they didn't plan
that. But bro, no, and they're probably hating the shit out of it too. It's just like, bro, you're super young, bro.
Younger than me.
Yeah, younger than me, and it's just like wow, like. You post that, but are you really okay that you have a kid already? And you're like,
I mean, by this time they are, but whenever they found out, it's kind of like.
But even then, like shit, baby daddy's not there and all that stuff. And
but half of them, I don't know who the baby daddy is.
I don't either, bro. I don't either.
I swear, I'm not talking shit. I'm being dead ass, like.
Oh yeah, like if someone told me, like if someone told me, who's the dad? We don't know. No one knows.
That's what I'm like. I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Congratulations, but damn, that's fucked. That's what I'm saying. Like now, like I'm glad that I don't have a kid at all.
Me too.
Cause it's just like I already got to worry about myself, and I can barely take care of myself, and you have to have this kid, and it's just
that's
like
what scares me too.
so
to have a kid, like damn, bro, am I gonna be able to provide?
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna have to. You're gonna make it work, ends meet, but like damn, I don't want to have to be going through that shit.
Yeah, like cause that's when you hit bottom. Like when you know you're struggling, then on top of that you got a kid. Yeah, 18 years, bro. 18 and then you also got to think about, bro, like, damn, like if you and the baby mama don't work out and you got to pay like child support and shit like that.
Yeah, that shit
that sucks.
Like that shouldn't be. They should be like, y'all need to work it out. There's no, you're gonna fuck him over just because you need the money. Y'all both need the money.
That's what I'm saying.
How is it the father's fault? You know, like damn, there was a mutual decision to get divorced, so it shouldn't be like, oh shit, now he got to pay all the money.
Yeah, that shit's so stupid. Like. I think it's dumb because, like, granted, like, I understand, like, the whole, oh, you're the man, so you gotta provide everything and shit like that. But at the same time, like, fuck no, bro. Like, I don't even know if I'm actually paying for the kids or for your fucking nails. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, not to knock my mom down because I don't know the whole situation. Maybe it's true or not. Mm-hmm. But I remember, like, we used to, like, go to the summertime with our dads. And we just be like, hey man, we never get fuck you, we don't get no money from you, blah blah shit like that. And the dude's just like, bro, I pay child support every fucking month. What you talking about?
Y'all going off against that?
Yeah, I don't think it was like that.
Yeah, but yeah, we brought it up.
But we're like, yeah, like what the fuck, you know what I mean, type shit.
Where my new school clothes at?
Yeah. And then you got my mom paying for fucking everything, like type shit. But apparently she did, you know what I mean? We had a card, like me and Daniel had a card where all like the child support money would go to that card. Granted, I don't know if she actually used it for us or what, but we never seen it until like probably, I want to say we were in 11th grade when we started going out a lot. She should just like give us like $40 here and there and stuff like that. Then we asked her and she was like, "Oh, this is the card that your dad paid child support." I'm like, "What the fuck, man? We haven't seen that shit." And I don't know how long.
You get a card like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think you could get it like that. Well, that's what she told me, so I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. Like kids don't know that their parent is paying them and stuff like that. And I think that's fucked up. I think if anything, we should have child support, but we shouldn't make it fucking a shitload of money that's taken out of our fucking check. You know what I mean? Yeah, like me, like knock on wood though, for real. But I hope like if I do have baby mama, and people say this all the time, they're like, I just feel like you're gonna have a shitload of baby mamas. I'm just like, nah, I definitely don't want that. But I don't want to. You know what I mean? Like one, fine with me, cool, whatever. Yeah. I'll stick to one. Yeah. But a lot, nah, hell nah. But yeah, nah, hell nah. In the future though, I would talk to her, be like, hey, I don't have money like that, so like I don't want to go through the court, or whatever. I'll pay you, like when I can, but I expect you to, But granted, I wouldn't sleep with somebody and get them pregnant that don't have a fucking job or can't, because then that's like even more like, damn, yeah, you know what I mean? Like I gotta pay for everything, because you're not only paying for the kid, you're paying for the house and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, whatever she has
to pay for. You gotta pay a bill or whatever, and I wouldn't want that. Like I wouldn't want to have to pay for like both of y'all. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You should be able to work and shit like that.
I should be like, whatever he needs for school or for food for him, I will pay for it. Like, don't come at me telling I owe you this much, that much. No, just tell me what he needs and I'll get it.
No, scratch that. If you're not in the kid's life and you don't want to be, I think that's when you should pay child support. Yeah. But if you like have them on a weekend or something like that, I feel like you shouldn't have to pay.
If y'all just go back and forth like that, then
like, it should work like that. It should work like that, whether we don't like each other or not. Like I don't give a fuck about you. You don't have to give a fuck about me. It's about the kids. So like, when he comes with me, I'll give him. I'll pay blah 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 whatever I'm with him. Yeah. But when you're with him,
you take care of him.
You take care of him like that's your fucking bro. You know what I mean?
It sounds wrong, but at the same time, it's like like this is what you wanted, or this is what whoever wanted you. It's your time with the kids, take care of them. When it's my time with the kids, take care of them. And I help you out with the kids when you need help. But
exactly. Like if you call me here and there talking about, hey, I need a little, I'm like, and if we have a good relationship, I'm like, you know what? All right, I'll see what I can do. Probably won't fucking do it, but I'll hear you out. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I couldn't do that. No fucking kids, bro. And I hate kids. I don't like kids right now. I really don't.
I mean, I like kids, but I don't want kids.
Nah, I don't either. Like, don't get me wrong. I love my nephews and shit like that. Yeah. But when they came into the picture, I'm just like, bro, I don't want no fucking kids, bro. I thought I did, but I don't want no kids.
Them boys bad, man.
Yeah. Them motherfuckers are bad. But I love them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When Nate first had his with Kingston, I wanted to get a baby so they could grow up together. But like, eventually, I just dropped that. I'm like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah. I always thought that me and Daniel would have a kid together. Not together, but not together.
Wow.
But at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm single. That nigga is damn near married, so I feel like he's definitely gonna have one before me. Hopefully. Whoever. Don't have to be her. I really don't like her, so.
Yes.
Nah, I like her.
I know you like.
She's cool. She's cute. Man. You hear about the Yungthug and Gunna situation that they got going on? Do you know Gunna's out already?
He's out already?
He's out.
I thought they denied his bond.
Nah. Oh, damn. My brother told me he was out already.
I heard that.
I heard the only one that was in was Yungthug. Is that what you heard?
I heard that they arrested Yungthug Gunna and they were going around arresting everybody else.
Yeah, I don't know, because they caught the RICO charge, which is, do you know what that means?
I never heard about that charge until they arrested Yungthug Gunna for it.
Huh? It's like a gang unit type thing.
Yeah.
Like where they're like...
Kind of terrorists or what?
Not terrorists. Well, you heard that song with Meek Mill and Drake called RICO? Mm-hmm. That's what that was about.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, but
I thought about that
basically,
song too.
yeah, but basically, it's about like you know, organized crime and shit like that. You know, with guns,
Shit.
like drugs, and
Yeah.
all the other extra shit that comes with the
That's
whole
fucked up. Cause you
gang
seen
thing.
Gunna just opened up that dispensary.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
That's badass.
Yeah, but people are like really like, damn, like that shit's crazy. Like when I heard about that shit, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Cause I think I saw that they were about to, I think they're about to, I don't know, but
I
not.
didn't know Gunna got out. The last thing I heard was that they denied his bond and they're just saying he can't get out.
Yeah, well, my brother told me he was like he got out. The only one that's in is Young Thug, which I figured is like if that's the case, then he's the mastermind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But even then, like when it comes to rapper, I don't like if that shit's true. Like why though? Like you're already making money legally, so why like risk all that extra shit and stuff like that?
Well, I mean, to think about it, if you think about it, maybe they weren't making as much money, and this is what's been making them as much money, and now it's just getting caught up. You know?
But you gotta think about it, bro. Being like famous and rich and
You
well known
really-
rappers, like bro, they're top tier rappers. You know what I mean?
are.
Like they have to make a lot of money. You know what I mean? So I don't really.
think the same shit though. You know, like you got so much money, why do you need to do illegal shit?
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
maybe so weed, but like that's just something
Yeah.
everybody does. But
Yeah, that's a slap on the wrist.
yeah, but
Shit, like, but the whole RICO charge, bro, they can face a lot of time for that shit.
is Lil Baby getting arrested for that shit?
Nah, cause
I heard Lil Baby was getting arrested for that shit.
nah, they're all saying that shit, but no, I saw the YSL. That's what their like gang is called or
Yeah.
whatever. So they're all like, whoever's like in YSL, they're get him and shit like that.
You seen the slime cover for their last album when it was everybody?
Oh yeah, and the
then
dog.
They had a green dog, and
Yeah.
they said that the green dog was arrested too.
Oh, I saw
And there
that.
was a picture of him in the cop car. You know, this nigga snitching on everybody. That shit was funny.
No, I saw that. I hope everything's good though. Like, I hope
Hey,
they
for
get
real
out.
though, cause Gunna be dropping some heat, man.
Him, Young Thug too, bro. You
That
can't.
too, I fuck with Gunna hard.
Yeah, I love them because like,
Pause.
that's all them. No, I love them. They make good music,
Nah,
bro.
they really do make good music.
Have you
That's
seen?
when I heard that, I was like, damn, man, if this is it, man, we're not gonna get another Young Thug and Gunna song. That's
Hell
crazy.
no.
They probably got shit in the vault, but like,
Yeah, but I think you can. I wouldn't say compare, but like on the same like level. Like I feel like Lil Baby and Gunna are like on the same level. So where we do have like a Gunna. You know what I
that's
mean?
what I'm saying. As long as they don't get Lil Baby, bro.
Oh yeah,
Lil
Lil
my
Baby
favorite,
like
bro.
Lil Baby's it right now.
That's my favorite.
So like if he gets in there, bro, that's gonna be some shit right there. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of shitty to say, but I'd rather keep Gunna in the pen than
Young
get a
Thug.
little.
I'd rather keep Young Thug in the pen than Gunna.
Nah, bro.
For real.
I couldn't, bro. Young Thug, bro. Stoner.
Young Thug.
Yeah, that song. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm a
Stoner?
stoner.
Yeah,
that
that's a
one.
classic right there.
That's a classic, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
classic.
what else is a
He
classic?
kind of lost my. I'm still a fan of Young Thug, but just
I think he's too mainstream. Like,
he
way.
kind of too mainstream, but he just kind of made me feel weird, like with his covers, the way he be dressing, and with the nails. And
So you're
piercings.
anti like gay?
Not anti-gay, but I'm just saying like, it was like he ain't never did that shit before. He didn't think it was on.
He always
gangster.
said about like, oh, guns are dicks and shit like that. He always just say that shit.
That shit was over my
Even
head.
some of his songs, like, bro, I be hearing it, but I'm not listening to it. And it sounds like he say some like sus shit, you know. And I think that's kind of funny.
You know, he might be gay.
Which is cool.
Frank Ocean, before
Yeah.
he came out, he was saying some such shit, you know, like on some of his songs, and he just turned out to be gay.
The only person I'm disappointed with that shit is fucking Isaiah
I
Rashad.
knew you were gonna say that.
I
I was thinking about that shit too.
Yeah.
man.
Like, damn, he's gay.
I
But
haven't heard nothing about him or from him since that situation.
well, he went to Coachella, and they were talking about it. Like, he had like these little, you know, like when you're about to go on stage, they have like little shit, like maybe a song or something before you realize that they're about to play, right?
Yeah.
Well, he had like this whole like thing like where he was talking about it and shit like that. I don't really know much about it, but he did say something about it.
At Coachella?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Or like a video that he had that came out or whatever.
Yeah.
If they were talking about it, but nah, I don't know. I think the only reason why I'm disappointed is because it's like, damn, like that was like he was the one for me where I'm just like, damn, I really fuck with these.
I still fuck with him.
Yeah, I do too. But it's just like kind of weird. The only reason I say that is because he's not like a little Nas X where he talks about, or like the way he raps is like, oh, I can see him being gay. Yeah. Like this dude's making like gangster rap. You know what I mean? Like
he's a good fucking rapper.
A good rapper, which I don't knock that shit. Like I said, I still listen to him or whatever.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The only reason I felt some type of way about it, I don't give a fuck if he's gay, but it's just like the video, bro.
Yeah, the videos.
I didn't watch it. You made me watch it, but I'm just like, bro, like.
Bro, I send that shit to your brother all the time.
You fucked up for that.
Nah, yeah, but it's like real. Like he was real feminine with that shit.
I'm like, bro.
Like that wasn't the first time he was doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that was the first time.
It, bro. Like,
yeah, bro. He got videos and shit archived,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm just glad I didn't see none of him getting fucked or anything like that. That shit would have been extra wild.
Right.
But no, what do you think? What's your favorite like childhood shows that you'd be like, damn, those are like considered classic?
First of all, Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon.
Oh yeah. Were you never a Disney Channel?
Yeah, but Disney Channel was just kind of like more of like the real people, you know. Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network were your cartoons, you know.
Yeah.
I fuck with that, like Ed and Eddie.
Oh yeah, classic.
Fucking Fairly Odd Parents and all that shit.
Oh, what's that one?
Cat and Dog.
Nah, Cat and Dog. That's an OG one for real. Like a lot of people don't really know about that shit.
That surprises me.
Yeah, or at least like younger than us, they're never gonna know that shit. But what's the one where he's like a ghost or something?
Oh, Danny Phantom.
Yeah, Danny Phantom.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, that was on Nickelodeon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a classic. What's the dude with the brains and shit again? Jimmy Neutron. Well, I remember I watched that like when he had a movie out.
The movies were badass,
bro.
Every time they made a movie, they had that shit.
Bro, I remember about the movies like when his whole family they all got like
abducted by him.
Yeah, abducted, and at the first they were like chilling, and then they started.
Happy about that.
Yeah, but then towards the end when they started fighting them and shit like
that was
badass.
whenever they started building the rockets.
Yeah,
everybody
rockets
had their own
shit.
fucking rocket, bro. Just going out there to space. That was badass.
Yeah, I thought that shit was badass. You can't forget about SpongeBob, bro.
SpongeBob still be airing, bro.
Yeah.
They've been through at least like 5.
I couldn't
voices.
To be honest, I couldn't watch them anymore, like any of those kids shows. Mm-hmm. But I respect it. Like that was definitely like my childhood. You know what I mean?
I hate how they try to make remakes of it. Like they're making a new Fairly Odd Parents.
Are they?
They're using like real people, and the fairies they're like cartoon animated.
Did you see the one? Have you ever watched the Fairly Odd Parents? The one with what's his name? Drake Bells.
Oh no, I didn't.
I think I watched it.
It was a movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, like an actual.
Nah, I never watched it, but I remember that.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. Then they had the pink hat and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no. If it was weird to me because it was Drake. Like Drake and Josh is a classic too.
Oh yeah, Drake and Josh. Oh bro.
That's fucked up. You seen they don't fuck with each other now?
No, they don't.
That's fucked up.
Did you hear about Drake Bells? How he has a lot of like a case on him about like messing with little girls and shit like that. Nah, he does.
Is it true?
I think so.
Yeah. Like
he actually had to go to court for all that shit.
I didn't hear about that.
And on top of that, he already has a wife and a kid, and he was still doing this shit or something.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, cause
like last year.
No, it was like what? Maybe 2 years ago. Maybe 2 years ago, and it was with this girl that went to his concert, because you know how he's an actual singer.
Mm-hmm.
He went to his concert, or she went to his concert, I think she was like 14 or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then he like started hanging out with her and shit like that, like one-on-one type shit. And then he ended up making her sleep with him and all that shit. And then I guess she finally realized how that wasn't right or whatever, and then started, you know, I guess sued him or whatever and all that shit. I was like, damn.
I didn't hear about that.
But that's crazy because of the whole, like when you're a child star, like, it fucks you up. You know what I mean? I think that's fucking wild because then, like, he'll blame it on, like, oh, it's because I was, you know, how I was raised or brought up, like, this famous life and shit like that. But even Nickelodeon, bro, is scandals for real.
Is it?
Yeah, because there's this producer, this old-ass producer.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I forgot what his name was.
Yeah, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. You hear about the feats and shit like that where he's obsessed with.
He would make them feel uncomfortable and take videos with them.
Yeah. Well, okay, so there's this thing where like little kids, they wanted to be an actor or whatever. Well, they all have a sleepover and shit like that. and they'll like go outside and swim and shit like that, and then all the adults will start recording them while they're like in their bathing suit and
I
like
didn't hear about that.
like shit. Yeah, they actually do that shit, and then like I said, going back to feet, I don't know why I can't remember this dude's name, but there's a producer that produces like iCarly, Victorious, and all the other stuff like that, and they were like literally like go and you know, like start doing like some pedophile type shit, and apparently that dude was obsessed with feet. That's why in every Nickelodeon show there's always something about fucking feet.
Yeah.
And on top of this, do you ever watch iCarly?
I watched it.
Yeah, that's another classic too. But there's a room like you know how she lived in an apartment or whatever. Well, the room number was actually like it looked like a dick.
For real? Like
it looked like it was like a D3 and then like the equal sign.
Oh, yeah.
3D. That's what her thing was, but it looked like a dick because like the 3 was the balls and the D was the tip of the dick. You know. So I thought that shit was so wild, and eventually, like, a lot of people was catching on to it. So then they had to just switch it. I think it was something else, or maybe they took off the equal sign or whatever. Yeah. But I think it's crazy, like, shit like that goes on, like, in...
child shows.
Yeah, in shows like that.
Crazy. That is crazy.
But even then, like, I think because kids are so clueless, they think anything's funny or whatever. Yeah. But if you rewatch all that shit again, it's just like, bro, they said some fucking freaky-ass shit. Yeah. Which is like so wild to me.
On the remake of iCarly, there's this one scene where they went to this girl's room, and she was trying to have a threesome with Freddie and.
No iCarly. Shit, yeah. I never seen that. You're fucking lying.
Nah, for real. She was trying to have a threesome, and then Freddie was like, "Let's hear her out."
Oh no
I
shit!
I swear, bro, this shit was funny.
I heard that they cussed on there.
Yeah.
Or iCarly said
it's a remake.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
but
they just changed it though.
Yeah, but it's not with the Nickelodeon though.
I don't know. Right?
It's with like Hulu. HBO or some Hulu, I think. But yeah, I thought that shit was wild.
Yeah.
That shit
like they made Fuller House.
Yeah.
I never got into that. And
you never got, bro? That's a classic.
Full House.
Full House is a classic.
They made a remake. It's
I never got
about
into it.
The kids.
Yeah, but and then their parents like having sex and shit like that in there, like.
I never seen it.
Oh well, yeah.
And then they did the same thing with That's With Raven.
Yeah, I never like the whole like Disney shit is too kiddish.
Yeah, it really.
Or at least now, like, have you ever watched Jessie?
With the singer? The singer?
Nah, Jessie, the nanny.
Yeah.
That one was a classic.
Yeah.
And then what's another Disney Channel classic? Oh no, fuck that. Zoe 101.
I remember Zoe 101. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Oh yeah, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. That's So Raven. Have you ever watched Corey in the House?
Yeah, that shit was funny.
I like that one. That was a banger.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I did too.
His dad was a chef for the president.
Yeah.
And that was a spinoff from That's What Raven.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It definitely was.
That's crazy.
I think she was on it. I think once or twice.
Probably, yeah.
And then Good Luck Charlie. Did you ever like Good Luck Charlie?
I seen that.
That was a good one. Did you ever watch Disney X or something like that?
I didn't have that channel.
Yeah, I didn't have it.
I never had that.
I think that was all like stupid shit anyway.
Yeah, I was like, bro. I low-key wanted it because I was like, they have more Disney shows. I'm just like, but once I figured out what they had and I would see clips of it, I'm like, that shit was stupid.
I think they all kind of like come in like a top tier thing. Like I feel like Disney Channel was, you know, like for 8 to 10-year-olds. Then you go to like Nickelodeon, and it's for like when you finna be like 13 and shit like that, teenagers. Yeah. And then like Cartoon Network was like for like, oh, you know, like that's where you like leave your childhood. Yeah. Cause like they had a lot of, I think what did I just say?
Cartoon Network.
Yeah, Cartoon Network was definitely more for like older people, because they said some shit on there too.
Adult Swim.
Yeah, Adult Swim on there. Man. And then I never watched that Chicken Robot shit though.
It was weird, but they had some funny shit on there.
Really?
It's because they have like, it's like short clips, you know.
Short, is it? Yeah.
Short animations.
Hey, wasn't Chowder on there? Chowder was a good one.
Oh, Chowder, yeah. Hey, I forgot about Chowder. Damn, what's that one? Gumball. Not Gumball.
Oh yeah.
Gumball.
No, the I don't think it's called Gumball.
Like, you know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah.
With the little boy and that blue dude.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what was the one where this dude went to this place and it was nothing but like monsters, but he can only see them?
He could only see them?
Yeah, he remember that tall ass basketball player or something. He was red, and he only had one arm.
Oh, Foster's Home.
Yeah, Foster's Home. That was a good one. That's a classic
That
too.
was a good one.
And Cowardly the dog, or what's his name? Courage
the Cowardly dog.
Yeah,
that was
that was a creepy ass one though too.
They went all out for them.
Yeah,
I just have to think of that one. Flapjack.
I
You remember that?
I don't know. What is
it? It's like a little boy. It's like they're at sea. They live on a pier, and then he's with this dude, an older dude. That's what's weird. But he's always with this older dude, and he's like a little ass boy.
Really? I don't know if I know that one.
You know it if you've seen it.
Maybe.
I want to say it's called Flapjack.
Oh, the Spy Kids one.
Spy Kids? I'm not talking.
No, the TV show.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The one with the dude weird and had the glasses.
I never watched it.
You never did.
The Spy Kids movie, I watched that, but not the TV.
No, yeah, but you know what I'm talking about though, right? Where they're all like kids, but they're spies and shit like that.
I thought that was.
I could have swore you would be into that. No? Oh, that was a good show. I like that shit.
Nah, I never watched that.
But that brings me back memories about like damn. We'll never go back. Like, and then we got to stick to fucking when we had kids. Got to listen or hear that whole shit.
Because nowadays kids TV shows are
whack as hell,
whack.
bro.
And some of them are fucking throwing subliminal message at the kids that they don't even know.
But that's back to where we were too. Like they were doing that shit too. What was that? What was that one that I want to talk about? There's the two bunnies.
Two bunnies?
Yeah. Oh, Max and Ruby.
Max and Ruby?
It was on Nickelodeon.
No, I don't think I've seen that.
No?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, apparently, like, there's this whole, like, conspiracy theory that, like, Max was, like, an autistic...
Are you talking about the white rabbits?
Yeah, both the rabbits.
That's like a...
That was on Nickelodeon.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
It was? Oh, no. Oh, well, anyway, it was, like, he was, like, an autistic little boy or whatever, and then, something about their parents abandoned them, so it was just them two, and how she's like treating him like shit, like stupid and stuff like that. And I thought that shit was trippy too whenever I heard that shit. What about Rugrats?
Oh, yeah.
Rugrats was a good one. Yeah. But you hear about that one too, is like where they said that, what's her name,
Angelica.
Yeah, Angelica was like all them, they were actually dead or something like that.
They were in your head?
Yeah, it was all in her head and shit like that. That's why, like, when she tells on them, it's, like, never, like, true or whatever and shit like that. That's why her mom or dad always cries and shit like that.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah,
That's some crazy theories about these kids.
Yeah, even what you call it? Phineas and Ferb, same thing with them. Like, how she would tell, but then she'd be like, they'll never get caught or some shit like that because it was all in her head and shit.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah. No, that shit's crazy too though. Like apparently like they both died in a car accident or some shit like that, and she just like misses them, so she plays that shit in her head and shit like that.
That's probably like what they in the director's head. That's probably what they're thinking. They just turn it into a kids show.
I don't know if I could do that, bro.
That's crazy. That's like thinking like way outside the box.
Really, bro.
Yeah.
Like. I don't know, that shit's just crazy. Like, why would they put out shit like that? You know what I mean? Like, what's the real reason for all that shit?
Low key.
Yeah. Or two. When I had, edit the whole thing, right? I had put it for kids. You know what I mean? No. But if you put it for kids, the comments, you can't comment on there. It automatically turns off. And I didn't know that till Zeke told me. He was just like, he DM'd me. He was like, hey, I don't know where your comments at, and I was just like, it should be there. He was like, no. So I had to go back. I mean, it's an easy fix. I fixed it anyways. But nah, man, nobody even fucking do. Ain't nobody gonna win.
If anybody did it, then they would have seen.
The only person gonna win is probably Zeke. He's the only one that fucking commented.
Alright, well, let's give it either.
We might give it to Zeke. All right, guys, but that's it. I feel like we had a good one. And we out. DMT Podcast.
Sup.